So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can...
Pele! That was mighty close. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most... Could be danger here! Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Real chance here. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him. Setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Madrid finding their passes. Knocks it into space. There's no flag. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Threads one in. This might spell danger. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's two now without reply. Well, and the finish! He's got a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's a shade optimistic. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Otto.
Such good technique.
Cruyff.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's picked his way through. Gattuso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk. Shifted it to the flank. Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Out of play for a throw. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Van Dijk. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Wan-Bissaka promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hunnit. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Big chance! No mistake! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is shapes to shoot! No, he's missed it. Now that's well seen too. Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Messi. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's free. He goes for a shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Hunnit. Gattuso. Courtois. Gattuso. Now Cruyff. Bruno Fernandes. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shoots! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And the first half is done.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store, where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Lima. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rui Costa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pele. Otto. Cruyff. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cross into the box. De Gea claims it, safe hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? Played out to the right. He can get that clear. That's the throw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Brilliantly cut out. Van Dijk. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. It is a corner. He rises! And it's come back out to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi, looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Gattuso gets it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Looking to play him in. That's tidy. It's Neymar! He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Messi! Manchester United have their third corner. Otto gets rid without sophistication. Now he's got space here. That has ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gattuso. Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's away. Big chance. Can he finish? And here's Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Closing in on goal. They've got to be quick to recover this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Pelé, looking here to chip it through. And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. Otto deals with that comfortably. Manchester United get their fourth corner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's had it taken off him.
Messi.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Coming on the field.
Oh no, what has happened here? Barella cuts out the pass.
21.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can...
Pulisic! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Tigres really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Just eases him off the ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Palmer, he has found the way through. It's Rashford! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Cruyff getting this one clear. And he lines up a cross. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nice looking ball. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. Taken back almost at once. And he's there to clear it. Pele. Otto picks it up out wide. Big header! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Palmer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Palmer. No way through, so... Palmer! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Rashford. Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Overhit and out of play. Madrid have it back and can go again. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tries to pass it through. Serginho. Oh, can he get onto this? Hullet. Oh, well played, well played. Over to the left. Now it's Pulisic. Now it's Rashford. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Out for a throw. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hakimi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rafinha. Swung over.
Tigres clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gets good distance on it. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. Played out to the right. And it's Hullet. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Rashford. Referee has just said play on. And that's been... It's Rashford! It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gravenberg. Palmer. And here's Rashford. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bullet looking to add to his goal. Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. We are into overtime. And he's there to get it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And it's played in. And he's cut it out. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Now, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. Pelé. Good driving run. Pelé! Brilliant from Pelé!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gattuso. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has been cleared. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Hullet. No way through. Gattuso. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hernandez. Sends it crossfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Zico is herring after that one. Pelé. Probing pass. Good ball, good take. And he's in on goal. It's Pelé! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pelé is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's having a shot! Palmer getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Zico is in a really good position out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Tigres have the chance to go the other way. And it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, important interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but it's Ibrahimovic! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He's having a go! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gattuso. Well timed, excellent interception. Zico. Nicely weighted ball. Rashford! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And it's Palmer. Rafinha. That's good play. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Serginho. Big chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good vision. Soboslai. Shot and Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu stood his ground strongly. Roll! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Torres threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great vision. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Grimaldo gets into some space. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has not gone well. And it's Soboslai. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pelé tries to pass it through. Well, that's a danger. And the shot! Dispatched clinically. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked.
And he shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Torres. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Odo. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pelé. Nice looking ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Madrid go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is a great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Haaland is sharing after that one. Fernando Torres. And a chance! There's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Oh, he did...
Cruyff! Yes, it's in! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. He's having a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This is quite a bat. Takes a shot! Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Rui Costa.
3 minutos de descuento.
Serginho. Some really good ball movement. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
And it's Cruyff. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad. Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona get the second half going. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Pelé is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter.
Shot a goal! Pelé tries to play it. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Gattuso. Rui Costa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Dijk. Pelé. Ibrahimovic, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Odo. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Opts for safety. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gattuso. And that's gone loose. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pele. Pele takes control of it and he's on the move. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Raul. And it's Lopez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lopez. He's found a way through. Raul receives it in a wide position. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's superb. Cruyff. Gattuso. Bullet. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Oh, that's clever. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fermin. That ball looks a good one. Fermin. Now it's Torres. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And the break is on. And it's Gattuso. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kukçu gets rid without sophistication. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hullet. Gattuso. And he thumps it clear. Knocks it into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gattuso. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Pacho cuts out the pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Raul. It's Raul! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Madrid finding their passes. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cruyff. Raul. And it's been played through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's good running with the ball.
He'll be disappointed with that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's really well manoeuvred. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fermin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super! Torres! Oh, surely that deserved better. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Kaka. Now Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Look at the space here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the... Oh, he's gifted... It's Pele! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Yamal. Gives it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele. And it's Cruyff. Pele. To Rui Costa. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Cruyff. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Good ball over the top. Danger averted for now. Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pele. He's picked his way through. Pele is having a shot! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Gattuso. Goes for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Hernandez. Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pass somewhat off target. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's worked it through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's been cut out, well played. Belling. Casemiro. Played out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had it nicked away. Rui Costa. Ambitious ball here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking to play him in. He's in space and looking for options. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a searching pass. He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well cleared. It's a pretty loose pass. Otto, chance here to counter. Otto. Rui Costa. And it's Otto. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Otto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Elects to cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior, and it's Hernandez. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. He can get that clear. Neuer. Neuer punts it upfield. Rui Costa. Kaká. Yamal receives it in a wide position. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! He scores! And that for him is goal number 10. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that looks a decent... And the shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's Pelé! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
será sustituido por el dorsal 6, Van Nistelrooy.
Shifted it
Se
to
va a
the flank.
realizar un cambio de
Pressing's
jugador.
intense and it's paid off. Now it's Pelé and it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pelé has it out wide and in space. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's tidy. Great chance!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Mbappe. Pelé. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Gattuso. It's Rui Costa.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Serginho. Nicely aimed pass. That has not gone well. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's just beyond his reach. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Hullet. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Now it's Hullet. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! They've scored! And they're back in front! Madrid go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Lovely feet. It's Hernandez. Rudiger. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nice interception, well timed. Knocks it into space. Tries to get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, they could be caught out here. Cruyff. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe. Valverde. And he's being shifted off it. Played out towards the right wing. And he's let fly. Comfortable claim for the keeper. Van Nistelrooy. Tries to play it through. And he's straight offside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Ruud van Nistelrooy, without question, Jim, a giant amongst strikers.
Well, what I found so admirable about him, Peter, was his courage. There were plenty of sceptics who doubted his ability to step up from Dutch football.
He did step up, he stepped up all right, and he was integral in wrenching the title back from North London in 2003. That 20-minute hat-trick in front of the home crowd in the penultimate game of the season, it was pretty special.
Yeah, and all 3 goals brilliantly taken. Another great finisher.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Odo. Rui Costa. Odo. Now Gattuso. Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, played right into his path. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's been shifted off it. Van Nistelrooy. Foden. Great vision. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looks across and plays it in. He's fizzed it forward. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Gattuso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! He's trying to hit the front line here. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Cruyff touches it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pelé. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! There it is! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rui Costa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Quality ball. Pinches it off him. Gattuso. Can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's going to go a long way. It's gone for a throw-in. Otto. Throw-in. Just eases him off the ball. Cruyff did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe. Mbappe! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
There will be 1 minute
And this is Pele. He is through here. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is... There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That CCTV is now
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the second half gets underway. And he's on his way! Serginho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Floated through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass is just off target. No, again there's no way through. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Mbappe! It's not an especially good pass, that. And another try! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Otto. Rui Costa. Otto. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rui Costa. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Goes for a shot! So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Good read, needed to be. Can he finish? He's got a goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He's on it, can he get away? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 47.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Chooses to go cross-field. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 37. Mainu. Coming on to replace him is...
Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Messi. Rui Costa. Pele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pele looking to run onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Cruyff. Madrid finding their passes. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. Raspadori. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
No, that's been intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Raspadori. Oh, good-looking ball. This looks promising. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, important interception. Marquinhos going vertical. Raspadori. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Messi. Now Mbappe. Cruyff. Knocks it out wide. There's the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball.
And that will be it. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Pele. Now it's Pele. That's a shade optimistic. That's going to go a long way. Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Otto was in no mood for any of that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicely intercepted. Rui Costa. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Gattuso. Madrid appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. And that could set him on his way. He's free, he has got space. Tries a shot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So, a breakthrough already. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's Ibrahimovic! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, that's ambitious. It's Rui Costa. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vitinha. This might spell danger. Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Vitinha bops him off it and wins back the ball. Gattuso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gattuso is on his own. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Serginho, great vision. And it's been... And Cruyff! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Serginho. Rui Costa. Pele! Pele! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well read, and the danger is averted, and that's gone loose. Not the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he shoots! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pele. Otto picks it up now. He's picked his way through. That has been knocked clear. Gattuso. Madrid have a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Pele is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. And it's Otto. And that's a dangerous ball. Vitinha. And Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rui Costa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big header! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Madrid were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Shoots! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to dink it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Belletti. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Nice looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? And this is Paulette. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. The major moment in the game. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shot could be on. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Batistuta!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Celtic applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Gattuso. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Batistuta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rui Costa. Otto. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, well played. And it's Davids. Now it's Pele. Ibrahim. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got tall. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
It's Rui Costa. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Ibrahim. Can he finish? He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And now he has two. Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. And drive! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It'll pass back. Oh, it's Batistuta. And he's worked it through, and this is Forlan. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's let fly! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Gattuso proves too strong, too smart. And this is Ibrahim. Goes for a shot! And it's there! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he...
He's having a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid's pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's in. It's Ibrahimovic! It's bounced back off the post. Defending was... And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's onside! Deftly away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Otto. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Van Basten. He's away! Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! It's fallen loose again! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to dink it through. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. Now he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Serginho's cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Van Basten! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Van Basten instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Basten. He's tried one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cruyff. Distributed tidily. In with the challenge. Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Cross goes in there. Courtois claims it. Safe hands.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gattuso. Pullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. And now they can clear their lines. Otto. To Rui Costa. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. That's a shade optimistic. Spread it left. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rui Costa. And it's Gattuso. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. It's Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
This looks promising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the through ball. He rises! And he's done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pass somewhat off target.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Gattuso. And it's Otto. Well timed, excellent interception. Shot could be... Takes a shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how he...
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Otto. Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. In towards the back stick. Neymar! That's a sharp pass. Pull it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ibrahimovic. He's got... Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely passing. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Van Dijk clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Pele. Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cruyff. Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception. That's really well cleared. And that should get the job done. Jorginho. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Jorginho in acres of space out. Climbs up big! In he goes again! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Van Dijk. Jorginho. Nicely aimed pass. That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Robertson gets good distance on it. Ibrahimovic. That looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! It's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That's a cute ball. Over to the left. Jorginho, ball driven towards the far post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fired deep towards the back post. And the finish! Sticks it away! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3. Now there's a fine ball. Good take, and is he in? Great vision.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good vision. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. And a chance! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And reclaimed it in a trice. Spread neatly. And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box.
Trife! Gattuso. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pele. And it's made its way to him. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, and the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Bullish header! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Rangers grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend...
And pull it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. Barcola with the clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cruyff's cross. Rui Costa! Just swings wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Hullet. And it cuts out the supply. Rice. Now it's Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's Serginho. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! It's there! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball...
Tries a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Rui Costa. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. He's shifting through the gears here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ibrahimovic. Oddo has been caught there, it's a foul. Gattuso. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid have their third corner. Rangers are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's in plenty of space here. Pelé. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff. Serginho. Now it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Stojkovic. Out to the left it goes. It's Roberto Carlos. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's gone long. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of... And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Played towards the front line. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance for a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Snyder. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Spectacular save! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Played back into the centre. Pull it. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Messi. And it's Vieira. He's beaten the last man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Still goalless. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rui Costa. Pelé. Rui Costa is on. There's the header! Oh, what has happened here? Look at this, and he shoots! Oh, that is very close.
Rui Costa brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pass somewhat off target. Gattuso. And it's Serginho. And Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has a look out. Can he finish? Goal! France! And France are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have our breakthrough. It's Pele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Otto in acres of space out wide. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and...
Shoots! Kimmich. And France can counter now. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. And it's Lahm. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a good position here. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rui Costa takes control of it and he's on the move. Schneider. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a great ball here. Big chance! Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fab. Schneider! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gattuso defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Otto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rui Costa.
Might want to be careful there.
Ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Costa Curta. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Madrid get the ball rolling in the second half. Pele. Now Otto. And it's Gattuso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gattuso given the lift of his goal. Pull it. And he's forced to go back. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Serginho. Rui Costa. Serginho. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Christian. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Van Dijk has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Pele. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
All the way back. Gattuso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pele. Otto makes the interception. Rui Costa. Out to the right. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's superb. Lahm plays it in. Good read, needed to be. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Pull it. Pele. Oh, there's a probing ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he's... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 17.
So time for change.
Le numéro 18.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Le numéro 10.
France
Messi.
take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Serginho. Owen. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has earned a reprieve. Shot, surely! Tries to get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, third corner of the game. Decent chance! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. France could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Vieira.
Temps additionnel.
Isco.
3 minutes.
He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. That is a crunching tackle. Gets good distance on it. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Off the post! Pele. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that is one way to stop him. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Gattuso. Rui Costa. And it's Otto. Now it's Pelé. Messi. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Otto. It's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. In with the challenge. Madrid have a free kick. And it's Otto. Now then, the ball's come loose. Takes a shot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Serginho is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rui Costa. Camavinga, who's steaming forward. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. He's picked his... Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid are looking to... Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pelé. Odo. Rui Costa picks it up out wide. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Odo. Nice control. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pelé. Cruyff. And it's made its way to him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And he's picked it up out wide. That has not gone well. And they're quick to get it back. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Yildiz. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Odo. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Ibrahimovic. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid have their second corner now. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good foot in there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Scholes is being told in no uncertain terms that this is going for goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's a throw-in. Gattuso. Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa! And that is doing no harm at all.
Rui Costa clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
2 minutos de descuento.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well.
And that's definitely not his best. This possibly the last play of the half. Pelé plays it short. Takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. That is good alertness.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Messi. And it's lofted through here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Serginho. Cruyff. And it's Gattuso. Serginho. Madrid finding their passes. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's running through. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. Mbappe, and a shot! Really well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Gattuso. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pelé. Scholes. Camavinga. Bellingham. Yildiz. Scholes. And it's Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! And he's on his way! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Foot in. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Eder Militao tries to clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Pelé.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's had it nicked away. This looks promising. Well timed, excellent interception. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Yildiz. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Now the ball in. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tomori. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I see this guy Greenwood best deployed in a front three. Usually right-sided. Well, even when starting centrally, he does tend to drift out to that right flank, where he likes to then drift back inside onto his left foot. That usually takes a defender with him, and from there he can cause lots of problems.
I think the... Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Rafael Leao, played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance! And he's straight offside. Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear. That's a decent clearance. Rui Costa. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. And he's intervened well there. Gravenberg. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mendes cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. That's going up front in a hurry. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Gravenberg. That has been cut short. Bullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! Just swings wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, super ball! He is through here! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to get it away. Great vision. Pelé. Now that's well seen too. Raul. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Greenwood really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pelé.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rui Costa. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through there. Saliba. Cruyff. And he's worked it through. Shot a goal! And he's following up! Oh, taken with style! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Ibrahimovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Ibrahimovic gets it clear. Tries to play it through. Now it's Eze. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Gravenberg short changes him with that pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eze, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso. Rui Costa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Otto does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Cruyff. Can he latch on to this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And the through ball. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ake. Van Dijk. Gattuso. Van Dijk. Otto. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Oh, he's... Cruyff! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. And now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely. And the shot! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your head drop.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he shoots! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe. Is there any... There's the shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive. So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gattuso. It's Rui Costa. And that has left him in a heap. He's away! Now that goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Good, strong midfield running here. And a chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
22. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 27, el dorsal 24.
Pele. Ibrahimovic. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even...